Good morning. It's 4 a.m. We're at my sister's house. We stayed her because she lives closer to our airport. So we're going to catch our flight at 7:50 a.m. We're going to get into Utah at 10 a.m. So I don't know when I'll see you next, but probably on the plane. I don't know. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have to film. This is gonna be really crazy, especially with Budgie. Hi, Budgie. Budgie. He's sniffing my sister's carpet. So after many hours later, we're finally at our hotel, please focus, and my battery's about to die. Yeah, it's Tuesday night, and we're finally getting settled. Oh, well, we're gonna start here pretty soon. So, this day was a mess. Let's hope the other days don't follow its lead. See you soon. Okay, so we're back at the hotel. I made a clip earlier that we were finally at the hotel. I don't know why I just said back at the hotel because we just got to the hotel like a couple hours ago. Anyway, my mom and sister went to Target to get some things that we need for the week. And yeah, so basically what happened today, we had a flight scheduled for 7:50 a.m. We got to the airport, we were checking in and stuff. If you don't know, I have my dog Budgie. He's my service dog, and he's all task trained and stuff, which is what makes his service dog. But he's still learning some of the behaviors of public access that he needs to perfect, and he's still working on that, and I'm still working on that with him. And this is actually a great training opportunity for him to come with me here. So obviously I was taking him, and then when we were at the airport, there was this dog. There was this little dog. It was a yippy dog, and I was avoiding it because I knew I didn't know how that dog was going to react to Budgie, and I didn't want Budgie to react to that dog because it would just cause a scene and everything, and I didn't want to do that. So I was standing over, like, behind a sign where Budgie couldn't see the dog while my mom and my sister checked us in, and the lady that was behind the desk was like, I need to see the dog needs to come up here. If the dog's a real service dog, then it should be able to not react to the other dog. And so after my mom was like, you know, she's doing what what she knows is best for her dog. That lady insisted, so I walked up and that dog lunged after Budgie and, you know, was barking and yapping, and so Budgie reacted. He growled a little bit, and it's not like an aggressive growl, it's just a growl that, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but you know how dogs, if you guys have dogs, you know how they interact with each other. They have all sorts of different interactions, and this was not an aggressive interaction, at least not on our end. Budgie was not aggressive. I can't say for the other dog because I wasn't paying super much attention to the other dog because I am focused on my dog, and so I was focused on keeping my dog in the situation that was going to keep everyone safest around me, and that lady forced me into a situation that was going to in fact make it less safe, and therefore she would not let me go on their airline with Budgie because she was not sure of how he would react on the airline. So that makes almost no sense. I do understand her reasoning looking at it. So basically, I'm not even gonna say any more about it. Basically what happened was she got us tickets with another airline, so we went with American Airlines instead of Delta. Yeah, I'm naming names now. So we went with American Airlines. We were about 5 hours later than we would have been on the other flight, so we left at like 12 instead of 8, and that's like, yeah, that's only 4 hours. But then we had a connecting flight though in Dallas before we could get to Salt Lake City, which took another bunch of time. So it was just such a hassle day. It was so annoying, and there was another dog at the second airport that we were at that lunged at Budgie, and it was supposedly a police dog. It looked like it was a working dog. It was being handled by policemen, but that dog was not trained, and you know, it was probably in training. So it was probably in training, and I can respect that. And Budgie, and that dog was actually kind of aggressive towards Budgie. I didn't actually pay much attention to it. The only reason I even knew it was there was because Budgie reacted to it when it reacted to him. But my mom and my sister told me that it was very aggressive afterwards because they were watching it and I wasn't watching it because I just kept walking. But anyway, besides all the hassle, we're back at our hotel. I talked to Madeline. We were gonna work out tonight together, but I decided to move that so tomorrow night because I'm so tired, and it's 9:20 here in Utah, but back in Pennsylvania time it's 11:20, so my body is ready for bed. So we're going to get settled in and ready for bed, and hopefully the rest of the week goes really well. Can't wait for the doll show. We're really excited, and Budgie's really tired, and we're just chilling in our room until my mom and my sister get back, which should be literally any second now. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye, and this has been my travels to Utah vlog. By the way, the clips at the beginning of this video on the airplane were taken by my phone because I turned on, like when I turned on my camera this morning, like at 4 a.m. when I made that first clip, my battery was fine, I'm pretty sure. But then I got on the plane, I pressed my camera on and I went to record, and it was like, charge the battery. The battery was totally dead. I have no idea what happened, but anyway, that's why the quality of the airplane videos weren't as good. And then on the second flight, I actually was able to charge my battery just a teeny tiny bit at the airport, so it was like literally flashing red while I was filming, but I still got some clips because I think it's so cool to film in airplanes, because this is only so last year was my first time on an airplane, so I went on 2 flights last year, you know, round trip for Utah, and this year I went on 1 flight to Dallas today and another flight to Utah today. So this was my 3rd and 4th trips on airplanes, and this was Budgie's first time, so he did pretty well. Besides, you know, that little snafu in the morning, but you know what? God does everything for a reason, and there was just some reason that we weren't supposed to be on that flight this morning, so hey, God does things. Yep, I'm really tired, and I've been up for many consecutive hours, and that is not healthy for my body. I need to go. All right, I'm gonna say goodnight before I die. Bye.